we're ready to round out this module with the last one is serve. And I think I neglected to mention these in the prior modules here that we need to be having fun with this. Like serving should be fun. Like it's just all these different ways that we have fun or that showcase our passion for what we're doing on and off the clock. So all of these, we should be having fun with it. You know, this is like, we like doing life together in this community, in this profession for this reason. This is who I am. I'm a passionate person who loves what they do, loves giving back to my community, and loves serving others. But just as learning is like the foundation of your professionalism, of your success, like the more you learn, the more you're going to earn. So like the earning drives, you know, your career. That's going to give you longevity. The learning gives you longevity. That's a new quote. I need to write that down. Learning gives you longevity. But serving is crucial. And this is that bookend to this legs plan here. The serving is so important because it defines your brand. And so this content that you put out there is critical. It's critical. It is going to define how people talk about you when you're not in the room, even ones that have never even met you. This is how powerful this medium is, how powerful this content is that it's going to bring you into the homes and workplaces and on travels, people carry their mobile phones everywhere. You're going to be with them. They're going to be consuming this content and they're going to be making judgments about you based on what they see. And so service is going to define that brand of you. And it's the agent brand that matters most. In this modern real estate industry, it's the agent brand that matters, not the brokerage brand. They're going to do business with you, not a logo. No, with you. So let's break this down. I have some that I've written down here. Of course, there are lots others. And so I'm encouraging you after this video is to get a notepad, get a whiteboard like this and start brainstorming of how you serve your clients, your customers, how you serve your fellow agents, how you serve your industry, how you serve your community, how you serve your kids, how you serve the teachers at the school, how do you serve your church? Are you the parent that makes time to go on the field trips? All these different areas where we can kind of look at where and how we serve and how we're going to create content that shows people here how and where we serve. Now, this is a good audit to do personally, because if there are a lot of gaps here and in this brainstorming process, if you're not able to come up with some really, really good examples of what you're doing consistently to serve, bring value to your community and to your business and to your family through service, then these are some gaps you need to fill. And this is a very worthwhile initiative to implement in your daily routines right away, into your daily schedule right away. All right, so pre and post sale. I would document how you serve people that you haven't even met. Like, they start out as contacts or leads. Like, how do you serve your leads? Like, I nurture, the people that are in my database that I haven't met yet by keeping in touch with them, because you never know when they're going to need something. And a lot of people in sales are focused on this immediate reward of the profit that comes from closing a deal or completing a sale. But I am focused on service, whether that means it's going to lead to a sale or not, because that's part of my job description, is to serve people. So showcase how you're actually nurturing these opportunities and how you're cultivating relationships with people you don't even know yet. And then once you know them, like once they've hired you officially, what can they expect from you? Are you the person who's like available to your clients at all times? Nights, holidays, weekends, you're always there? Can they count on just brutal honesty, even when it's, not in your favor, even if it means like maybe them walking away from a deal? Like, what can they expect from you in terms of service? How do you prepare for showings? How do you prepare or help them get their home prepared for market? What are all these things you do once you're in this client relationship? How do you nurture that client relationship? And this one is big. Okay, so we've been talking a great deal about being different and how we can set ourselves apart from other real estate agents. And all we need to do to find opportunity in our industry a lot of times is to look at data. And what does the data tell us about real estate agents, the service they provide post sale? I think if we look at that data, we will see somewhere in the 90 percentile of folks are abandoned at the closing table by their real estate agent, meaning there is no post-sale follow-up plan or nurture plan or campaign at all. It's just on to the next deal. And I'm telling you, if you want to tell people, if you want to show them how much you cared about them or how much their relationship means to you, or what the real focus of this was for you, what it was really all about to you, would be to abandon them at the closing table. And they'll know like you were 100% transactional and you weren't focused on the relationship at all. The only thing that mattered to you was the money. That's what you're going to tell them. That's the message. That's the clear message you're going to send. So if I want to be different and I want to take advantage of these opportunities, and by doing that, by taking advantage of like post-sale opportunities and nurturing folks after the sale, it's going to lead to referrals. Like it's going to lead to lifelong friendships. It's going to just be this very fulfilling process that provides dividends in all kinds of different areas. So we're doing this to be different and stand out and to be better professionals, but it's just going to have this compound effect over time that is going to build an undisruptible business for ourselves and make us that go-to person in the community. Wow, think about that. That's big. Really, really big. School volunteer. You know, you have schools have serve days. They have times when they need parents to help them, the field days, all these type of things. You need to take advantage of those opportunities and document yourself doing it. Fundraisers. Boy, these are big. People that lead fundraisers that do a great deal of good in the community. I mean, even if you're just the promoter, even if you're just constantly shining a light on the financial needs in your community, I feel like you're doing a great service, because a lot of people are not going to get in front of the camera like I'm doing right now. They're just not. So if I'm willing to do it, I should. If I'm willing to do it, I should. I have a responsibility to do it. Okay? Your church serve team. Boy, this is huge. I mean, these church serve teams are doing great things in the community. They're serving members of their congregation that can't serve themselves, they don't have the funds to fix something or to clean up their yard, or, you know, there's disaster relief and all these things that are going on. You know, we have here on the coast where we do a lot of business, we suffer, you know, continual damage by hurricanes. And it's just awesome to see people come together and donate goods and services to help clean up and restore these communities after these natural disasters. And that's a beautiful thing to showcase on social media. It really, I tell you, in people in other areas of the country, you know, like California wildfires, when you see these communities coming together and loving on each other, well, it just really shows you, like, it gives you this perspective on life as to what, at the end of the day, what really matters and what's really important. So again, it's just constantly thinking of this collateral effect of what you're doing through documenting this stuff on social media and creating these posts and publishing them and deploying them and distributing them on multiple channels. It just does a lot of good out in the world, and it combats the fake and the superficial and the negative and the nasty. You know, we have a responsibility that when, you know, there's darkness, we have a responsibility to bring light and push that darkness out of there. So stop making it about you. Stop making it about you and make it bigger than your fear. All right? All right, field trip chaperone. Boy, that's cool, right? Spending time with your son or your daughter, but also serving the school. And this is just a few things. This is just a few things you can do to serve. I love serving my fellow small business owner. I like shining a light on people that are running good businesses, that are succeeding in the right way through, servant-hearted service and leadership and just loving on people and doing things the right way. Like they're gaining notoriety by how they serve people in whatever field or service or category their business falls into. That's who I want to shine a light on. So I love serving in that way. How do you love to serve? And go deep on that. Go deep with the content on how you love to serve. If you're all about serving through your church, then dive deep on that. Go deep with this content and be committed to it. Because again, it's not about you. It's about the viewer. It's about the audience and the effect you can have on this audience, that you can inspire them to go out and serve at a higher level. And then that collateral, just that natural byproduct, is they're going to get to know this side of you that's, much deeper than what surface level. And they're going to want to associate with you because of who they see that you really, really are. All right, I hope that you guys are going to take action. And even if that action is defining your own core values and starting to work those into your business plan, that's a start. But I'm just imploring you to start right now. Take action, okay?